for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling, them scholars got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man.
It is loud and it is wet here, Coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go! Here we go. Henry, 58's the mic.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
We're ready.
On first down. It's Sharp. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
There we go.
They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Watch the safety creep.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
Yeah, baby.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he rifles one incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, You know what the thought process is? Interception.
That's it,
One
baby.
interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Danny.
49.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go, boys.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Safe. Zip it. Play it.
They'll run on first down. Sharp. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
53, Mike. Watch, twist. 53's the Mike. 53.
2nd and 11.
I got you, boy.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A gain of 6 there on first.
Boom! I see you, boy. I see you.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 39-yard line.
Okay, break.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Okay, double up. Go.
58, right over there.
Now.
2nd and 4.
58, right there.
Watch the run.
Flushed out right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And it's a fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, that maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Warm-ups were dry.
Dry, and now you've got to make the change up. It's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
55.
Pittsburgh.
Here in the middle. 55.
I can't believe they let you play. Echo. Mike 55.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted.
What you got, Heavy?
Trey Flowers picks it.
Here we go.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go!
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Dexter Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
On the ground, Kamara. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. Third and long.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Mike 28, bring it. Mike 28.
Here we go.
Hey, number 2.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Watch his flat. He's crashing. He's checking.
Hey, exit.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Here's second and 8. And it's caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Turn, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off near the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Alert! 3 down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hit it.
They run the counter. Sharp.
The leg, get there.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Get out of here, man.
2nd and 8 at the Rams' 31-yard line.
Set up. 10-2 saw. Here we go. Tight right.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Set, ready. 8, read.
Mike 58, right there.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Say go.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Yep. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Nice.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but
Okay, my bad.
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. They're going to try and throw.
Check 84.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check
22. Check. Bomber. 20. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
It's been a long day for you.
Hey, switch gears.
Back.
Check 3. Joker.
Now a handoff looking right. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 31 yards there and a 1st down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, they force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he's gonna go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Ready?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Man, I got you.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready.
We remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety. General West. Safety's creeping. Go. Get him. You got him.
Second and 13.
Yo.
He'll find Metcalf. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Check tight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back in pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Andy Isabella was the intended target. 3rd down here.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
this is off the side of his foot. And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line. They're in the second quarter at Heinz Field. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shoot! Blue draw Corkers. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
You're trash. Watch twist.
61, matchbox lights.
No, off.
Second and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Watch that.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
Dustin Hopkins on for the field.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another in. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll look to throw. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Let it 30 base. Against the mic. I'm coming for you. You mine. Bang, bang. 6'6". Bullet hot. Hit it.
On first down. It's Sharp trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Last stop.
Dante Fowler in on the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Kill.
He'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Corey Littleton coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Smooth.
Hey, let's get in them holes. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Hey!
You don't want none of that. Give me that. Pick up the ball. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Check.
Under 10. 10.
5.
They'll look to throw, and he's going to go down again. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
It's a
Well,
sack.
partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
54.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
3 buzz.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Safarian Jenkins has it. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Tight dog.
Back to throw here. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
22's coming, Mike.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Mike's 22.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. And, it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Let's go. Ready.
2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Score.
DK Metcalf, 88 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
55. So we got man.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
You don't want no problem
Back
with me.
now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
54. Check 20.
2nd and 9 now. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
Mike's fight.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. That ball complete to Isabella. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Let's go.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check 24. Check 24. Switch.
They'll run. This is Kamara. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up, and ready to go and you think are going to be successful.
On the ready.
Not so far in this game.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Check.
Big grip.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sharp.
Go.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Get there.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2
That's what I'm
now.
talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Ready up.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Mike's 3. 218, chop, snap.
They'll try the left side. Sharp, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Bring it up.
Ready.
53. Check 53. Check pass. Undercrush.
They'll run on first down. It's Sharp. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
10 Lobo.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And they give this time to the tailback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Ready.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Sharp, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
There we go.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Let's go.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
All day, baby, all day.
Hustle. Hey, watch that. Watch it go.
Back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Check. Watch 54. Watch. Got you.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
One thing you're hoping for routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of scheme going.
That's Isabella open on the right side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. He'll set up the throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. So the victory here for Seattle, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout. Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game? No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked. It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out. So for the Seahawks, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for L.A., things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.